Breaking news coming out of Uganda, where a controversial presidential election is currently taking place. We're hearing from opposition leader Bobi Wine's party, National Unity Platform, on X that an army helicopter has landed in Bobi Wine's compound and forcibly taken him away to an unknown destination.
Brothers and sisters, Bobi Wine is hiding for his life at this very moment. Not because he stole from anyone, not because he harmed anyone, but because he dared to challenge a dictatorship that has ruled Uganda for 40 years. When I asked Bobi Wine if he would surrender, if he was fearful for his life, let me tell you what this brave man said. And I want you to listen carefully. He said he will not surrender to Muhoozi or to anybody else. Why should he? He is not a criminal. Running for president is not a crime. Challenging a 40-year dictatorship is not a crime. If they did not want anyone to run against Museveni, then why did they call for an election? Bobi Wine explained to me that he left his home because he was escaping danger. His house was raided by armed men who came to harm him. Someone warned him in advance, and that is why he managed to escape. Can you imagine living like this? A presidential candidate, running from soldiers in his own country, and now he cannot go back to his home because the military has taken it over completely. His house is surrounded by soldiers. The internet at his home has been jammed. The phone network has been blocked. His wife and his family are trapped inside, and he cannot even call them. It is close to impossible to make a simple phone call to check if his loved ones are safe. This is what dictatorship looks like. My brothers and sisters, this is what happens when one family thinks they own an entire country. But listen to what Bobi Wine told me, because this shows the strength of his spirit. He said even with all of this happening, he is not giving up. He will not be intimidated. He knows that Muhoozi has all the power. He knows that Muhoozi is the son of General Museveni, who has been president for 40 years. He knows that Muhoozi is the commander-in-chief of the military, the chief of defense forces, who commands all armed forces. But Bobi Wine said he is not scared because he is not a criminal, and everything he does is...
Am I speaking to Robert Chagulani?
That's right.
How are you? What is your situation at the moment?
Well, I am in hiding, following a raid at my house by the military, commanded by the Chief of Defense Forces, Muhoozi Kainerugaba, who happens to be Museveni's son, the guy that I ran against in last week's election, and strongly believe we beat him. But, you know, because there's lawlessness, because the ruling family does what they want, now we got information that they were coming to harm me, and the father went ahead to confirm it, that they were looking for me to harm me, and I had no option but to disappear because I could not get safety from anywhere, not any institution in Uganda.
They say they want to arrest Bobi Wine. But tell me, what is his crime? Is his crime loving Uganda? Is his crime speaking for the poor? Is his crime standing against family rule? Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert did not steal money. He did not kill anyone. He did not betray his country. His only crime is telling the truth. Ugandans voted. The people spoke. The youth stood up. The mothers prayed. The citizens chose change. Bobi Wine won. But Museveni refused to accept the people's voice. Instead of respecting democracy, they chose fear. They chose violence. They chose lies. Today they want to arrest him for nothing. Tomorrow they will arrest anyone who speaks. If they silence Bobi Wine, they are silencing millions of Ugandans. You can arrest a man, but you cannot arrest truth. You can block the internet, but you cannot block the people's hearts. You can beat bodies, but you cannot beat an idea whose time has come. Bobi Wine is not just a person. He is the voice of the oppressed. He is the dream of the youth. He is the courage of mothers. He is the hope of Uganda. History is watching. Africa is watching. The world is watching. Uganda is not a family property.
We recognise Bobi Wine as the legitimate president of the Republic of Uganda.
This is the last time I'm vying for president in Uganda. I will never vie again after 2026. So I urge all Ugandans to come out in large numbers and vote for me for the very last time. I have few projects that I want to finish. I urge Robert Kyagulanyi, or whatever you call him, is it Bobi Wine? I urge that young man to relax. I want to promise Bobi Wine that in the next general elections, I will personally campaign for him. He is a good guy and he can make a very good president of Uganda.
I want all of you to know that it is possible if you stand firm. It is hard to stand firm. Our leader of opposition said one time, and I agreed with him, that when you fight corruption, corruption fights back. I just want to assure you, friends, that for those of you who fight corruption, you will never fight alone. We, the people of Uganda, will stand with you. We will back you up. We will fight with you. And as we are taught, a people united cannot be defeated. You won't be defeated.